A fatigued-looking Sepp Blatter exiting out the back door without taking any questions after that surprise announcement that he is resigning his post as FIFA president. He is still in charge, though, until they have their next vote. Again, due to the rules, the election and reforms cannot happen without a FIFA Congress vote. The next FIFA Congress scheduled for May of 2016 in Mexico City. Sepp Blatter saying that is an unnecessary delay. The earliest that vote can happen is December. The United States really behind this breaking news. The New York Times has done a wonderful job documenting it. The IRS, the Attorney General, the FBI involved in this one as well. And the United States, one of your 3 points in your initial takeaway today from this news.
Yeah, I am admittedly have been jaded and skeptical. After today's news, I'm cautiously optimistic, but 3 things that jump out at me. Number one, as you mentioned, the United States taking the lead on this. This isn't other countries doing this, whether it's the Attorney General, whether it's Sunil Gulati voting for the United States Soccer Federation against Sepp Blatter. That's important, and I'm proud of that. Secondly, how did this all happen? Did Sepp Blatter get walked into a room over the last 4 days and shown something that says, hey, this is a problem, and you're either going to go this way or you're going to go this way? And the most important question, one that we've been talking about for a long time, is that's all fine and well, but where is this change and how does it fundamentally happen? And is it somebody else replacing Sepp Blatter that is just a different version with the same type of corruption?
Plenty to talk about. Kelly, let's get the international perspective, and let's even put it in a narrower focus. England, a country very upset that it was not, as they feel, given its due credit to host the 2018 World Cup, which eventually went to Russia. And the Football Association, the FA back in England, has been very verbal leading up to today and after today's news.
Yeah, certainly for the bid. So many millions and millions of pounds were put in for the bid. David Cameron, Prime Minister, David Beckham was at the forefront of that. Some big name people within the sport. Yeah, we're going to pay loads of money. Nothing's guaranteed, but we felt like we had the best bid. And obviously with the corruption scandal that's come our way, we realised that we was never going to get a chance of winning that World Cup. Since that, Prince William's come out, our president of our FA, and he's demanded reform with FIFA, and we've certainly got that now. So for an England perspective, Blatter's out, and I think it's really good for English football.
Yeah, I hope the world doesn't get the perception it's sour grapes from England and the United States, because both of those countries were aiming for the next 2 World Cups to host. But Eric, I think one of the big reformers out there in FIFA might have been the people you haven't heard much from, the sponsors.
Yeah, that's a great point, Rob, because let's face it, in this business, an enormous amount of money goes through FIFA, through the sponsorship. And those sponsors are finally taking a look at this and saying, look, FIFA needs a new face, Mr. Blatter. We understand that you've just won the election. However, what happens if these sponsors pull their millions and millions of dollars? FIFA doesn't have the ability to do the kind of projects, and this money is just no longer there. They're essentially not borderline bankrupt, but I spoke to Sunil this morning, and he's kind of staying out of this. He'd like to let the process kind of take place. We got to view this as a storm. This is a hurricane right now, and I commend them on giving it the 6 months to figure out what comes next, what kind of reform, how these projects are implemented the right way. Because right now there's just too many questions. There's still a lot of work to do, but this storm will pass, and FIFA is a better place now.